Individual retirement accounts, or IRAs for short, is supposed to help you enjoy or survive your golden years financially, but we have some alarming news that may change all of your plans. Joining us right now is Bernie Gartland and Tim Berry from Gartland Group. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning.
Good morning. Bernie, tell us about what you found.
Absolutely amazing. About 4 years ago, the government made a ruling that some IRAs are taxable. And just think about this for a minute. If they are intact, but they could be taxable, why? Well, the interesting thing is that ruling was in 2009. It came down from the government. The IRS picked up on that and said, wait a minute, we recognize this ruling made these IRAs taxable to some extent. We're going to hold off on it a little bit because we want to see what we're doing with this. There's $17.1 trillion in taxable IRAs at this point in time. And there's something else that has occurred. Not only has the government found that these applications for IRAs are kind of defective and your IRA money may be taxable, but also the courts have come to believe that these are also available to creditors. So,
all right. Well, Tim, so how many people are affected, and tell me about this?
Well, we're talking millions of people are affected, almost everybody who has an IRA, because the problem is just by signing a brokerage account application, you could cause these negative effects with your IRA account. And so it's millions of people out there. I mean, with the big brokerage houses, it's just literally millions. And as Bernie said, we've already had 4 federal court cases that have basically caused someone to lose the entire value of their IRA.
What would be the first step if somebody wants to, not be affected? What could they do?
Well, there's 2 steps they can take. Number 1, there's some self-help provisions inside the tax code. And they just have to basically bring it to the attention of the IRS and say, IRS, please give me mercy. That's the self-help provision. Then there's a more formal procedure. And once again, just by taking those steps, they can probably save quite a bit in taxes.
Okay.
Yeah. And the solutions, by the way, we're going to talk about that this morning on our program, Taxes, the IRS, and You, which is aired on this station at 11 a.m. And Tim and I are going to talk about this in great length because think about this for a minute. The government has already made a ruling that certain IRAs, because of language in the application, made them exposed for taxing of the amount in there, and the IRS is aware of it. And the IRS is sitting back going, wait a minute. We're not sure exactly what we want to do, but we're not doing anything right now. But again, $17.1 trillion out there, and people need to know the remedies that we can offer them to rectify the situation before they get taxed.
Yeah, do it before it is too late. You don't want to miss Bernie's show today. It comes on at 11, so just following our newscast right after. So it's called Taxes, the IRS, and You. Don't miss it. All right, well, still to come on KMIR-6 Today, a look at today's top stories happening here and around the world, plus an update on your lifestyle with a forecast. You're watching KMIR-6 Today.